Step number one, when it comes to starting your own independent living facility, step number one, guys, is turning yourself into a business, right? So no longer do I want you to just be Miss Parks. No longer do I want you to be Ava Spencer. No longer do I want you to be Noel Jones. I want you to be Jones Solutions. I want you to be Spencer Enterprises, right? I want you to be Johnson Consulting, right? So that's a real gem that I just dropped. I don't want it to go over anybody's head. Notice I never used the word housing. Notice I never used the word real estate. Notice I didn't use any words that led you to believe that this is even a real estate business. Now that goes real deep, and that's a gem all in itself. But guys, I never wanted anybody to know me as some guy named Derek that was housing people. Guess what I wanted to be known as? I wanted to be known as a housing program that was respected in the community by changing lives through real estate. See the difference in those two? I didn't want to be known as some black bald guy housing people. I wanted to be respected as a housing program that took people from homeless to hopeful. So step number one is getting an entity, an LLC. That means that I'm not going to use my name, Derek Forston, to do business. And watch this, dummy me years ago, because I didn't know, uneducated, and there was no Derek, there was no Otis teaching me this. I called my program Second Chance Housing. Now, what I know today, I should have been Second Chance Solutions. I should have been Second Chance Consulting. I should have been Second Chance Enterprises. Ava, the banks hate real estate. So when you join us and I teach you how to go to the bank and get the bag, I don't want you to have nothing in your name that sounds like real estate or investing or housing or any of that stuff. I want you to be more so respected as a program that does, how can I word it to be careful here? Consulting on real estate, maybe. There's a difference between it being in real estate than consulting on real estate. Each and every day, me and my assistant, Jess, we consult on real estate every day. And why is that? Because people call our phones wanting to know about housing. So we're consulting. I'm an enterprise. I'm a solution. And that's why we call it solutions. So the first step, again, you all, is to turn yourself into a business. I am not a tax consultant. I'm not a tax professional. And for the record, since this is a recorded room, I am not giving tax advice. This is my opinion. You can't sue me. Just had to say that. Step number two, promote this so-called business that you've now talked about and hopefully prayed about. Because the step number one should have also been talk to God about this. Get the proper permission to do this. God knows the desires of our hearts. And I would love to believe that if you're doing something that's in the will of God, you don't need a whole bunch of permission. God, I want to do your will. In your word, it says that we ought to take care of the poor, the needy, and the widow. And God, I want to do that through real estate. And I would love your permission, your guidance, your help. Be a lamp upon my feet. Because God, I'm entering in a dark place right now. I don't know this. But you done gave me these Forster boys, and they sound like they know what they're doing. So God, if this is true, guide me, lead me. Holy Spirit, speak into my ear when everything else is getting in the way. Help me, God, because I'm trying to help your people and build your kingdom. God, I want to make a bunch of money because I want to take care of your family and I want to be able to feed my family too. Y'all don't think God will respect that? Put a 3 in the chat if that's an okay prayer to you. Now, if you real religious and that didn't sound right, I won't ask for a number, but put a 3 in the chat if that was a sensible prayer. God, I want to help people. More importantly, God, I want to help your people. So again, promote this business on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, word of mouth. Your family should know about it. Your pastor should know about it. Your bishop should know about it. Your church members should know about this. The lady you meet in Walmart that's ringing up your grocery, when she said, girl, how you doing today? I'm saying, girl, I'm doing all right. Thank the Lord. And just housing these people, these homeless people, and I'm enjoying it. Girl, do you know I house homeless people? And by the way, here's my card. If you come across anybody that look like they need somewhere to stay, give them this. Guys, I told everybody that would listen to me in the beginning. The guy at Publix, the lady at Walmart, the clerk at Winn-Dixie stocking the peanuts on the shelf. Sir, if you can do me a favor and just put this in your break room. This is a flyer about my housing program. Can you post it on your bulletin board just in case somebody needs housing? Man, my brother needs a place to live. Give me that card. See what I mean? So promote this business everywhere. Create flyers. Guys, my flyer game is sick. I just got back from Atlanta, right? From this conference, and I'm gonna pour a lot of that into you guys as well on a separate day. But guys, I put my flyers all over Atlanta. The hotel I stayed in, everybody got a flyer in their room. I slid it right under the door. I put them on the wall. I put them all in the elevator. I put it in the conference center we went to. I dropped them on the gas station floor. I put them in the gas station restaurant. Every time we went to Starbucks, I put them in the bathroom. I put them on the counter. I dropped them on the floor. Guys, I'm promoting this thing. I don't just work in Florida. I work where everybody needs me at. So again, promoting this and getting the word out is going to be very important. No need for you to start a business, get a house, put all these beds in it, and nobody knows what you do. So my flyer game guide is unbeatable. My virtual assistants make my flyers. Teresa made the VA one-on-one flyers. Hannah, my other VA, sent them to the lady who makes them and got them delivered. No, excuse me. Hannah sent it, then Jess had them delivered to me. 3 VAs for something that was real simple. Everybody played a part. Teresa made it, sent it to Hannah. Hannah overlooked it, proofread it, because Hannah's really good at that stuff too. She sent it to my lady, Miss Stacy. Stacy's printing in Winter Haven, Florida. Charlene, I think you used them lately, right? And then Jess called to make sure they got it, and Jess had it delivered to my house. Stacy's printing is so great, she don't even charge you up front. You get your stuff, she mail it, she forget about it for 2 weeks and say, oh, I'm sorry, Derek, can you pay that invoice? I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So guys, I took my flyer all over Atlanta. So right now in Atlanta, there's flyers about virtual assistants. There's flyers about second chance housing and needing a place to live. And I got some other businesses that I dropped in there. Social media and website could create all of that stuff. So you got to promote it, guys. That's step number 2. Step number 3, now we got to obtain the real estate. How do we get the real estate? What is the means of getting the real estate? Guys, I just wrote a fabulous book that's called The Purpose to Profit. How to get properties to run independent living facilities. Purpose to profit, the pursuit of purpose and profit. Meaning, you guys should have a purpose, but we also trying to make a profit because I'm trying to feed my family. I'm trying to do God's will, help people, and feed my family. So obtaining the real estate through tax deeds, tax liens. There's a lot of rooms that are going on Clubhouse that teach you how to get really affordable properties. Foreclosures, that's a big thing that my coach is pushing us to. My real estate coach. Derek, if you want to make some money and get into real estate real cheap and easy and creatively, you need to start looking at these foreclosures. Dealing with a wholesaler. Otis and I have a PDR Solutions business that wholesales property. Buying property from a wholesaler at a very affordable cost, that's a major way to get into it. Probably one of my favorite ways, and for everybody that's a part of the VIP groups, I'm actually going to give y'all my new coach. So leaving this event, guys, I literally just hired another coach. And guess what she specializes in? Purchasing real estate on credit cards.